Well, I'm back here at the Sod House Museum in Gothenburg, Nebraska, and I'm kind of excited because the last several times I've been through here, it's been closed. There's new owners and they've got it reopened, and they've got a lovely little historical society sort of a display in the barn here with local artifacts, both pre and post European settlement. But this is what I'm most excited about, is that their Soddie here, their Sod House. It's a genuine Sod House. It's a recreation of the ones that would have been here 100 and some years ago. But the door's open and we can check inside. I've made a couple of videos about this building, showing the sod construction, the layers of the local prairie grass roots and soil, and the ways in which it's falling apart, unfortunately, because of the lack of an overhang on the roof, or in some places a lack of even anything, letting water stay out of the cracks up there. But now we can actually go inside, check it out. And this building that's maybe 15 by 20, it feels a little claustrophobic because it is. This would have been typical of the Soddies, built as the European settlers came in. This cloth here hanging down from the ceiling would have been a really important part of the build, to keep the bugs and the snakes and the mud that was piled on the roof from dripping directly on you. This would have been the bed with a little trundle underneath. They might have used corn husks if they had them, or grass stuffed in a mattress on top of that netting there. The walls would have been plastered with the local mud. It didn't have much clay in it, so they wouldn't have done cob like I do. But they would have tried to get it smooth before whitewashing it. That's lime paint made by just mixing up a bag of powdered lime with water and painting it on the walls to keep the dust from falling on you. This would not have been atypical to have dirt falling on you when you're trying to eat. It was a bit discouraging according to journals, but in their favor, these Soddies held the heat in a lot better when it would get brutally cold in the winter, and when it got brutally hot in the summer, they stayed relatively cool. Warmer in the winter, cooler in summer. Firewood was not much of a thing. Wood at all pretty much had to be brought in. There really wasn't much around here, so being able to stay out of the wind was a major plus. Ironically, the houses they replaced them with were often harder to keep temperate than the Soddies that they were eager to get out of. This is how thick the walls would typically be, 2 to 4 feet of that sod. And if they were lucky, they'd have windows like this. Most of them would have maybe 1 or 2 windows, because they had to bring those in with them. So the new owners are trying to raise some money to get the proper tall grass sod to rebuild this, and I really wish them well on it, because this is an important remembrance of how buildings used to be built. They were just telling me that they've been offered an 80-year-old straw bale building a few miles from here, and that's got my curiosity up, because I knew of a few in this area that were in the 100 and some years old, but nothing else much until the 1980s, 1990s. So I'm hoping that they end up getting that over here too, and wish them luck with this. And if you're coming through I-70, Gothenburg, Nebraska, check out what's left of the Soddie, and also the fun little museum here, and tell them Uncle Mud sent you. See you soon.